Hi, welcome to the .NET Core series. In the previous video, I will discuss about the I logger services, and after the logger services, add some roles and apply the authorization on the for the user on the role basis. And in this video, I am going to discuss about the Blazor. So our main purpose is to create our Blazor application. Now, a web API project is completed, and as you can see that I have created two endpoint, and which is the account, and account has two methods: register and login user, and the product product controller or endpoint contain the get by ID, post product update and delete method. So now I have to implement all these methods in the Blazor application. So first, move to the before move to the Blazor application development. So here is the something to discuss about the basics of the Blazor. So let's some discuss the basics of the Blazor application. So when we talk about the Blazor, so the question come into the mind is what is the Blazor? So it is a open, free and open source web framework that allows us to create the interactive application in C Sharp, and that will be used manually in a web browser. So historically, if we create an application and that run on the application, so that run on the browser, so we forced to use a JavaScript. As you can see that, as you know, if you have a developer, so Blazor support the JavaScript language for the client side work. So now Blazor has changed this trend. Now, thanks for the WebAssembly, we can use the programming languages in the web browser like C Sharp. So through the browser, developer don't need to understand the JavaScript and the server-side language. So Blazor support the assembly, and through the web assembly we can use C sharp language for both the client side and server side application. So next question is coming to mind: how data driven web application developed today? In the two days, in order to develop the web application, we need the two things. Two things. One is the first one is the server side development, and the second one is the client side development. So server side, when we talk about the server side development. So server-side development support the languages such as the C Sharp, PHP, Java, PHP, etc. And when we talk about the client-side programming, yeah, client-side development, so we generally use the JavaScript framework such as Angular, React, Vue, or JavaScript language. So in order to become the full stack developer, you need to stay in the market before the Blazor. So we need to learn client-side programming languages such as Angular, React, Vue, and as well as the server-side programming languages. So C Sharp, Java, PHP, and etc. So developer need to learn many languages for the front-end perspective and the uh, server-side perspective. So Blazor has overcome this issue, and through this we need to use only C sharp language for both purpose to develop our application. So can we use C sharp for both server side and clients development? So yes, we can use C sharp for both client side and server side development, and this is possible because of ASP.NET Core Blazor. So Blazor, so through the Blazor we can develop client side user interfaces using C Sharp instead of the JavaScript, and the C Sharp code can execute both on server as well as the client side. As I have discussed that the Blazor can support the pro- any language that supports the WebAssembly. So we can use this language for both the server side development and as well as the client side development. So next question is Blazor easy to learn? So yes, Blazor is easy to learn, and it is easy and lightweight. So Blazor allow us to have a full stack, and the next question is Blazor full stack? No. So Blazor is not very like web forms, but has some things in common. One is that the developer can write C# code anywhere, both on the server and for the browser client. So this called the full stack C sharp. So full stack C sharp means we if we learn if we know about how to implement C sharp in the coding. So Blazor make the C sharp developer as a full stack C sharp developer. So because the C sharp in through this we can use C sharp for both the client side and the server side development. So and the next question is how can browser execute C sharp code? So mostly browser understand the JavaScript language only, and how we can run C sharp code in the client browser. So through the browser can run C sharp code directly in the browser using the WebAssembly. It runs in the same security sandbox as JavaScript framework like Angular, React, Vue, etc. Not just C sharp. In fact, we can run any type of code in the browser using WebAssembly. So C sharp is not a single language that's for the WebAssembly. Any language that's for the WebAssembly, we can use in the to develop our Blazor application. So Blazor WebAssembly is the web standards. So it is native part of all the modern browser, including mobile browser. So all the modern browser today's have have the supports of the WebAssembly. So uh, if you want to develop your application in the Blazor, so you need to install the latest version of the browser. So any browser you can use this for you can use for the Blazor development. This means for the Blazor application to work, there was no need to install any special plugin like in the days of the back days of light and the flash, silver light and flash. So before the Blazor, we need to install some social plugins like the Silverlight and the Flash to run our application. So Blazor has overcome this issue for the developers. So developer only can use C sharp language for both WebAssembly and uh, both WebAssembly and Blazor server. So Blazor support two hosting. Which one is the Blazor assembly, and which second one is the Blazor servers. So thanks for watching the video. In this video, we have discussed about so some basic knowledge or the basic information of this, and what is the Blazor, and how we can run our C# language for both server side and client side development. So thanks for watching the video. In the next video, we will discuss briefly details in the for focus on the Blazor WebAssembly and the Blazor server. So thanks for watching the video.